Hello everybody and welcome back to Odin's movie blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope you are doing well. So I just got back from seeing Incredibles 2 and I wanted to give my quick reaction to the film and also talk about movie theater experiences in general. So first off, let me just say Incredibles 2, fantastic. Obviously it's been about 14 years since the first one came out. Is it the best film in the world? No. Is it a solid film? Absolutely. So I had to give this film a solid B. The animation's beautiful. The character development's fantastic. I really do think that they're able to pick up from the events of the first film very, very well, very seamlessly, to where it just feels like they made this film the year after the first one came out. And I guess that might be why some people might not like that. Maybe having as much time go by, maybe people expect a little bit more, but for me it just really does connect very well with it. And also, as I said before, just having those characters develop even further from when the first film came about. And also the theme stays the same, and I think that's important. The theme is family. And to me, this is that is what this film is. It is a family film. It is meant for families, and I think that's great. So again, I give this film a solid B. Fantastic film. I highly recommend going to check it out. Is it Pixar's best? No, but it's a damn good film. Definitely no complaints here, and no real major criticism. Again, the villain, very good. The only thing I would say is that I think there probably should be some kind of warning before the film for anyone that might have seizures, because there is a lot of strobe lighting used for the villain of this film, and I really was wondering to myself, why don't they have warnings like that before films, especially when there are people who can be sensitive to light who could have those kind of reactions. So again, don't know exactly what happened there, but those are my thoughts. But the main thing I really want to talk about is movie theater going experiences. So almost half the time that I go to a theater, there always is a situation where there will be a random group, usually kids, usually teenagers, who start walking up, and immediately I know, okay, this is going to suck. This movie experience is going to be awful. And I had that experience tonight where, again, 10 minutes into the movie, a group of people, mostly teenagers, come up to the back of the theater, to the back right corner of the theater, right next to where me and my wife are sitting, and just start jabbing away, pulling out their phones. One was like rubbing down the seat for some reason, probably spilled butter popcorn or whatever. They probably bought everything in the concession stand. They were leaving, going back. They weren't even watching the damn film. And that is what bothers me so much about movie going today, is that, and also explains why so many people would rather just stay at home and wait until something comes out on Netflix, because no one wants to deal with that nonsense. And so I guess this is more of a message to movie theaters. And I know that, as being someone who worked at a movie theater, as being someone who knows what it's like, as being someone who knows how difficult it can be to really maintain and control those kind of situations, something really needs to be done. I mean, whether it's someone just staying around in a theater, or whether it's someone, checking in on the theater every now and then, it's just things like that should just not happen, especially since, obviously the box office has been doing better than it has done in the past. But if you want to keep people there, you got to be able to offer a premium experience. Not just sound and not just a screen, but also the atmosphere as well. And I really do feel like it was lacking that for a lot of different reasons, and mainly because of the fact that there are still these groups, and usually it's on weekends, where, again, these teenage groups, especially where I am in Southern Louisiana, I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana, so we have random groups of teenagers who have nothing better to do, somehow go to the theater for some reason to hang out, and they come to hang out. They don't come to watch a movie. They just come to hang out, chat on their friend, chat on their phone, text, whatever. And it just absolutely drives me insane. It drives me crazy. And so I just had to get that vented out, because it just really is frustrating, the fact that there is this still going on at movie theaters. Again, most of the theaters, that I go to, at least, during the day, tend to be okay. But again, about 50% of the time, there's usually at least one situation going on. And luckily, these large groups are very rare, at least from the experiences that I've had with the theaters that I go to. But that's because I try and pick my show times very well. I try and pick and choose when I go to a theater, because I know that if I go at a certain time, especially on the weekend, that I'm probably going to have that kind of experience with a certain kind of audience coming. So that's just my own thought on that. But anyway, guys, what are y'all's thoughts on the movie going experience? Have you had a similar experience? What do you think could be done to fix this situation? Please let me know. Also, please let me know if you like this style of video. Again, I did invest in a new phone that has 4K capabilities in the front-facing camera, so that I could do more of these things. So I could do more, going into a film, this is what my thoughts are, instant reactions coming out of the film, things like that in the future. Really want to add some more things to the channel, branch out, not just the Star Wars news, obviously that's still very much important to me, but also, and obviously not Movie Pass news either, but, to do some more things, to cover some more subject matter. So let me know y'all's thoughts on this. Let me know your thoughts on Incredibles 2. Again, give it a solid B. Again, very fantastic film, solid sequel to the original. I feel like that in that collection when it comes out, it will work very well. Very similar to Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. Both films just work very well together. They're not exactly the same, but they do work very well together, and I think it's great. And the movie-going experience, again, are you still going to the theater? And also, is this the reason why our audiences acting this way? You know, talking during the film, just yelling things and just making a racket, just acting like they're at home and not treating it like there are other people there who are paying $15, $16 to go see a movie. So I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on the comments below, so please let me know about that. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Have a great day, and as always, God bless. Have a good one, guys.